Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be an update about my skincare. I've been going to Pulse-Light Clinic for the past 3 months now to be doing the Derma Pen and chemical peel treatment. I was lucky enough to do the food intolerance test at Pulse-Light Clinic just to get down to the bottom of why I keep breaking out even though I am doing these treatments. So when I did go back for my second treatment, my skin was a lot brighter. My hyperpigmentation had reduced a lot. I wasn't suffering from any fresh new acne. I was targeting the rest of the hyperpigmentation that was caused by my breakouts. Ooh.
I will ask you to keep the eyes closed as well, okay?
Cool. Ooh, that stings.
Yeah, it will. I will neutralize.
Okay.
So. Still?
No, it's better. Okay. Look at this side of my face.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You're gonna get there.
Yeah, we will.
This is gonna get there.
Yeah, we are using sterile needles, so the needle is sealed.
Brand
so I'm
new
just gonna,
needle.
yeah, it is. I'm gonna open it now.
Thank you.
So I'm just gonna apply the hyperactive. And the last thing is gonna be the eye area.
Sure. So for my third treatment, I didn't do the chemical peel. I only did the Derma Pen, and I had some fresh acne. And around my eyes were very, very hyperpigmented because of some swelling that I recently had over my face. So this has caused my skin to now get a little bit more darker, especially around my eye area. And the reason why my face looks so white is because it was the gel that was used for the Derma Pen treatment and the sunscreen. It just made my face look completely like white and grey.
Okay, you might have like a white streaks in your face just because of
So I went on vacation and I came back and I noticed that my skin was definitely a lot brighter, especially around my eyes. All the hyperpigmentation had completely cleared up and I was starting to look a lot normal again. When I was away, I did have a couple spots flare up. They have gone down and pretty much dried up since I've been back. Ever since then, I haven't had a new breakout or I haven't had any new pimples. It's been about 4 weeks since I've done my last Derma Pen treatment, and this is what my skin is currently looking like. So I'm going back to Pulse-Light Clinic where I had my Derma Pen treatment done. I'll tell you it was about a month ago, but I haven't been back to them for another treatment. That was my third treatment. And when I was there, I was lucky enough to speak to someone who is a food nutritionist, and we were just trying to get down to the bottom of why my skin was always breaking out on this side of my face. Now of course my skin's a lot better. I feel like it's a lot to do with the sun now in Bali, just saying, because we don't get that over here. Yeah, I definitely feel like it has something to do with the sun, and of course some of the products I've been using as well, 2 of them that were given to me by Pulse-Light. So I've definitely tried to integrate those into like my skincare routine and whatnot. So in terms of my skin, it's doing really well. I have definitely noticed like a massive difference. A lot of the darker spots that I had have now like kind of gone away. and the only ones that are there are some more or less like newer ones. So these eventually will fade on their own. It's obviously because they're more recent, like blemishes. So I'm going to discuss the results of my test. So she tested me to see what I'm intolerant to, what might be causing me to break out on this side of my face. And I'm so excited to hear like what the heck is going on in my system. I'm so excited to find out what is going on with me, honestly. I shared my concerns with Pulse Light Clinic. I drink a lot of water like they say you should. I've been doing these treatments, but I realized that these treatments are not going to prevent acne. They're just going to help the surface of your skin. So whatever's going on inside of my body needs to be tackled because there's an imbalance somewhere. So I was lucky enough to speak to their nutritionist, Lisa. There must be something I'm eating that I'm intolerant to that is causing my skin to break out like this. And I didn't really think about food intolerance, drinking cow's milk, and I realized about 2 years ago that my body does not like cow's milk. So I cut that out of my diet as much as I can. It's very simple to be tested for this. All you need is a simple pinprick and some blood. They send it off and then your results come back. So it's all in your blood, which means it's pretty much telling you what's going on in your entire system. So let's see what happens.
Okay, so the final page of the test results gives you a red column which tells you that you have a full-blown reaction to that food. Ooh. You have a yellow column which is a borderline reaction. That means you've got more antibodies than the general population, but it's not yet a full-blown reaction.
Can these things change?
Yes. Okay. Absolutely. That's the whole point of testing.
Yeah.
Is that you can do something about it.
Okay.
And food intolerance is not for life. As long as you remove the foods for a sufficient amount of time, the immune system will calm down and stop producing antibodies.
Right.
But in that time, you must also address the reason you developed them in the first place. Then you can start to reintroduce. So, I don't know if you just want to see it straight off or you want me to read them off to you.
Yeah, go read it.
So, the least reaction you've got, but still more than the average person, is to olive. Something you're eating must have olive in it. It must be there for you to have antibodies, yeah? Kidney bean.
What? I love those.
Next up, cucumber.
What?
Yeah.
I love cucumbers.
Next up, string bean. Next up, egg white.
Are you kidding me?
No. After that is black currant. Big chili pepper.
What?
The next up is wheat.
Everything.
Well, not everything, no, it may be everything that you're eating. That's all the borderline foods.
Oh, that's just borderline.
That's just borderline.
When
I say just borderline, you do still have to avoid them for a minimum of 3 months.
Christ.
And then you have 3 full-blown reactions.
Oh God, I thought those were the full-blown.
No, they are the borderline.
Okay, I'm ready.
Third one is kale. Do you drink smoothies?
Yeah, but none that include kale.
Never.
I'd like to think.
Well, there must be kale in there quite frequently. So this is, you can go away and investigate yourself because now you will know what to look for on food labels. Second biggest reaction is to cow's milk.
I knew it. I told you, right? I knew it.
And what's the top food?
Rice.
No! The top food is what I suspected when it was yeast.
Oh, God. That's fine, I think.
So yeast is on mushrooms, it's in vinegars, it's in breads and baked goods, it's in alcohol.
Do you know what my biggest challenge is going to be?
Chili pepper. It's everything you've been tested for and found to be not intolerant to in the green column.
Okay.
We have
so
in
do
there,
they test pretty much everything you can imagine, right?
the top food is the one that your immune system is producing the most antibodies to. I'll give you some recommendation what supplements you should take, but you don't start taking the supplements until you've got all of those foods out of your diet.
I have just found out the most incredible news about myself that I had no idea about. I think that was super interesting. Although I was doing the Derma Pen treatment and I was having the chemical peels, and yeah, they would help for a very short period of time, but there was obviously something going on in my system that was causing my acne to just come back again. I'm honestly just so surprised. Like, I'm genuinely so surprised. I thought rice was going to be on that list because with everything else that was on that list, I was just waiting to hear rice. Thankfully it wasn't. Alright, so she explained that I'm basically going to have to at least wait 3 months before I start taking any supplements. I'm going to have to look at the foods that are all in green. So those are foods that I'm not intolerant to and my body doesn't create any antibodies for. I'm going to have to look at those and find a way to replace the ones that I have a mild intolerance and a high intolerance. She's going to send me a whole load of information via email because she's been doing this for such a long time, so she's got an idea of exactly what's going on in my system from my result. I took obviously my results away with me, but she's going to send me some more information where I can obviously start to just like change my diet up and adapt certain things. And I don't know, I'm excited, but I'm not excited.